Good afternoon, happy weekend, happy day in the office, whatever it is for you. I hope you're having an extraordinary morning, afternoon, evening, night. Who knows? This is going to be a really simple, really quick one for you because I'm heading to pick up Titan right now. But I want to answer the question: what is the easiest, most convenient, best place to podcast? And it may surprise you, it may not. It depends on if you've been a long time listener or not. But here it is, straight up, and then I'll explain why. The best, most convenient place to podcast is your car. It's crazy. Most of us have them. And here's why it makes a lot of sense, right? I have my AC going at like 3 notches, 4 notches right now, so it's actually kind of high. And take it that this does matter about the recorder that you have, but if you have like a Zoom H4n Pro or Zoom H1N, oh my god, why do they make these names so complicated? If you have any type of recorder, it doesn't even matter. A couple things that you want to make sure you're doing. One, you want to make sure. I actually thought the distance from my mouth was, not as close, but about 1 inch, like 1 inch, and that's don't get it any further. I'm gonna put it 2 inches away from my mouth. Here it goes. This is 2 inches away from my mouth. This is 1 inch away from my mouth. So you can see the dramatic difference of the drop off. Now, your car, as it goes, is closed in. Like, so if you have your windows up, which you should, I understand if you can't. I've been in that spot where it's like absolutely crazy hot and the AC's broken and you just gotta like podcast with the windows down. Okay, maybe not a lot of you do that, but I've done it and I empathize. You just gotta roll down the window to the opposite of you. That's what you gotta do. Anyways, keep the windows up. AC just a little bit, like 2 notches, 3 notches. I'm even at 4 notches right now. And literally, like, that's it because it's a closed space. So all the audio waves are bouncing off the walls of the car. It's very tight. So it's not going to get a crazy echo, 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 echo. Yeah. And then also, not only just the fact that it's a car and it's a small space and it's closed in, it's also one of those things where a lot of us just spend a lot of time in the car driving, having to drive to point A to point B. Right now, I'm driving. I'm driving to go pick up my son. So, utilizing that time for a better good or something easier that you're already going to do, that's what makes it most convenient, setting aside 30 minutes to podcast on some days, just like setting aside 30 minutes to work out. Like, it seems simple and easy, but it's you don't do it every time. And it stops being, it's as much of as much friction as there is to it, the more you're not going to do it. So let me give you a prime example of this, and I'm hoping that I do utilize this space as I'm intending to, but I came to this realization as I finished creating this space. So I have a shed in my at my house that it pretty much has been packed and stored with all sorts of just stupid junk that we don't need, or clothes or baby stuff or what, you know what I mean. Just when you just load something up for a year and just never touch it. That's what this shed was. So I finally decided, okay, I'm going to clean this thing out, and I'm also going to use this shed because it's small and I can actually put electric through it or to it. I'm gonna use this shed as a place for podcasting, maybe in the evening or maybe in the morning, like extended times or voiceover things when it's like the kids are in bed. I can go out because there's something intimate about podcasting too. You know what I mean? Like, it's sometimes you just want to talk and go on and not have to worry about anyone else. You just are there and talking, and that's that. Sometimes you're talking with friends, and that's hell yeah, that's fun too. So I did the shed. I've gotten it all cleaned out. Killed all the spiders and everything else that was all gross in there, and it's pretty hot in there. So a car with AC is nice and cool. A shed, not so much. Your house, you're gonna have an echo. and I'm willing to kind of bear with that heat type of thing. But I was thinking to myself, I'm cleaning this shed out for closed space, and my car actually does this already. I'm already doing this right here. Interesting. I did test out this sound. It did sound really nice in the shed, which is great. And I got a table and everything laid out, and I'm hoping that I can get nice voiceover stuff. But I have a car that probably is going to achieve the same results. Maybe a tiny bit less, maybe a tiny bit more. I'm not sure yet. I haven't put it through the test, but we'll see. Anyway, so that kind of comes to our conclusion of what's the easiest, most convenient, best sounding place that you can do podcasting. And hands down, it is your car. Windows up, AC low, just you driving for 10, 15, 20 minutes, hour, who knows. Remember, if you need a promotional film, a trade show kit, hell, if you need me to help you create a podcast, I actually have a podcast about that. So just scroll through the collection. If you love the podcast, if you're getting any value from the podcast, please share it and let people know. That's probably about the only way that people actually find out about my podcast is through word of mouth. So that would be grand. Also, big shout out to Steven Stoven. I'm really glad you love your t-shirt that I got you. If you guys are in the market for buying a new t-shirt and you love and want to support the brand, I sell pretty much graphic tees of just, my timelines of like the work that I've made. It's pretty cool. So go over to heywillmosley.com if you want to grab yourself a tee. They range anywhere from like $15 to like $25. It's not even more about the tee. It's just about kind of supporting the brand. So if you just want to help me out, like that is the best way you can do it. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Go get out there and podcast. Jump in your car right now, hit that recorder, and see what you get. See the results. You'll be surprised how good the audio is. Also set the gain down to like 20, 25, so you get all that hiss and crazy noise. Bye.